guys? Welcome back to Between the Pylons. Thank you so much for watching. Today we are doing a draft profile on Jalen Reagor. I'm a huge fan of this kid. This is somebody who I didn't expect. I really hadn't heard a lot about him. I really feel like he could be one of those back of the first round type of guys. Really impressive. A quick twitch type of receiver that is just going to kill you in the slot, and you can put him all over the field. He's very similar to a Deebo Samuel that came out last year with just really good hands. You can play him all over the field, and you really, when you see these kind of guys in college, you're just like, at least for me, I'm just like crossing my fingers and hoping he ends up in a really good situation where they can utilize his talents, because there is a lot of talent there. But let's go ahead and check out the skills chart right now. All right, here we are with Jalen Reagor skills chart. As you can see, you're going to see, really good quickness. That's the first thing that I think jumps out at you. The quickness and acceleration, just the all-around athletic ability. He's just a quick twitch athlete who's really impressive in that way. Really good hands. I love his contested catch. It's funny because contested catch is actually better than his hands, and his hands aren't bad. That's a plus grade, but it's not, amazing. He sometimes has a tendency to catch the ball with his body, which I'm not a fan of, but I mean, that's kind of a small thing. And blocking, again, he wasn't asked to do a ton of blocking, but I mean, he's a willing participant, but he's not somebody who really wants to get in there and be super physical. That's just not his game. I don't love his release. I like it. I think it's just one of those things that he can work on. It's not something that I really worry too much about, but it's probably not the best. I think he can. Like I said, I do really like his route. I like his route running right up here. I like his body control pretty well. So I don't think it's something that really is going to kill his draft stock too much. I think it's something that he can work on at the next level and get better at. He's just kind of had a little bit of a tendency to kind of skip off the line, and that's not something that I like a lot of the times. But getting back to the point, what he's really good at is with the ball in his hands. He's so good, changes direction, cuts, and I think he's really fast. I think he's going to run really well at the combine. So I gave him a pretty good grade for the 40 time. But let's move on to the film portion of this video. All right, here we are with Jalen Reagor. You're going to see him in the slot right here. He does this a lot, especially TCU. They brought him in motion a lot, and I hope that he goes to a team that will utilize him in motion the next level. But what I really wanted to show is just his ability, and this is maybe an unfortunate clip for him, because in an effort to show one of his best traits, you'll see at the end he does kind of fall over, get tripped by the turf monster a little bit. But just overall, look at the quickness, the one cut ability. I just wanted to show what I think this clip does is it shows him in space and how good he works in space. I mean, these guys have no chance. I mean, and if he doesn't get tripped up, he almost has too much room because he gets tripped up over nothing. But other than that, it's awesome. Here we are. You're gonna see the top. He's at the top of the route here. This is him. Has a kind of a free release, but you see at the top of your screen, and I hope you can see it. I mean, it's a beautiful catch and great body control, great ability. Just contested catch, you go up and get it. But watch the bottom top of the screen. He kills this corner on a double move. You can only tell really because of how much separation he gets right there. That's awesome. That's just that's again his quickness, his ability to have those cuts and everything is awesome. And to make the play, I mean, that's a touchdown if the quarterback puts it where it should have been. So here we go. We'll go right here. This is another play where he is at the top of the route. There he is at the top of the screen right here. And another really good route. I love his route running. He's just a very precise route runner. And the same kind of play where he has to kind of go up and get it. I hope this shows his ability to high point the ball and just come down with it every time on 50-50 balls. As much of a tendency that we're going to have to call him a slot receiver, he's so good, not in the slot. I mean, that's just a beautiful release and route running there. You gotta love it. You see that more often than not with him. And the only reason, in the skill chart that I was talking about, you see it at times where it's not the best. Here again, it's a negative play overall for the team, but I do like the route running. Just watch him at the bottom of your screen. It's a very precise route. It's very nuanced, and I love it. I love seeing just a very nuance to the top of his route. Just a little bit of something here. Love that. I think it's those small things that I look for, and unfortunately the quarterback wasn't the best for TCU, and he does kind of give the ball up here. And this is the last clip I'm going to show you guys. Top of the route again, or the top of the screen. Look at what he does at the top of this route. He's at the top of your screen. Look at what he does at the top of his route in this play here. He's right here. Dude has absolutely no chance. Just beautiful route running. And again, the ball was put nowhere near him. That's not his fault. That's, again, beautiful route running. Beautiful ability or beautiful quickness, ability to make people miss, and that's what you have to love about Jalen Reagor. I think Jalen Reagor is a guy that you absolutely have to love if you're looking for that specific skill set. I mean, I think he really would be at the top of your class if you're just grading somebody on quickness and ability to get open in kind of a phone booth. I think he's going to be really good in the slot, and obviously we saw from the film that he can play really well on the outside as well. We obviously saw his ability to catch and his contested catch ability along with his route running and quickness. But you put that all together and you have a player who I think could be undervalued in the NFL. I think this is a guy who might go in the second round, but is going to have first round productivity at the next level, especially if he goes to a team that will utilize his skill set, that will make an effort to get him the ball in space on, just design plays for him. And if he can do that, if he can get to a team that is going to use them in the same way that the 49ers use Deebo Samuel, then, I mean, the sky's the limit for this kid. I think he could be better than Deebo Samuel is for the 49ers. And I think that's saying something because Deebo Samuel has been awesome for the 49ers. All in all, this is a guy who I think can, in a loaded receiver class, I think he can compete for that, back of the first round type of guy. I compare him to a Jarvis Landry type, except I think he's a little bit quicker than Jarvis Landry is, or at least was when he came out. But I will bring it over to the final grade here. And here we are with the final grade for Jalen Reagor. Overall, 6.43. I think he does obviously grade out as a slot receiver, and that makes sense. I mean, that's probably where he should be utilized at the next level. But again, this is a player who his overall grade is higher than his two subsequent grades, and I think that's really, really good. I think that shows that he is a complete receiver. He's a guy who, if used the right way, can be incredibly dynamic and incredibly explosive for your offense, a weapon for your offense, and that's all you're looking for from the receiver position. Well, all right, guys, that's all I have for Jalen Reagor. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to Smith & Weston for requesting this video. I really appreciate that. Please leave a comment down below if you have a request for a specific player. I will do my best to get to them. I think, again, I put out draft profiles every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so please subscribe. I'm going to be doing that throughout the draft process, so it's going to be a lot of fun. We are also going to have other things that maybe aren't draft specific on this channel, but right now it's draft season. It's probably my favorite time of the year, so I'm really diving into it this year, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if there's any way that you think I could do these videos better. I'm always looking to improve. Peace out, guys. See you next time.